Hey guys, it's Catalina and I'm back. Today I'm just talking about like the pros and cons of being a vegan. So like in my last video I did say I'm on my way to being vegan. I'm not 100% vegan yet. Right now I just consider myself a selectarian, which is basically I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not a pescatarian. But I'm very selective about what I eat. Now, majority of the things that I do eat are vegan, and once a week I do eat some type of freshwater fish like perch or cod. And so I just want to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of going vegan. So like, for example, some of the cons that I experience are there's someone else living in my house who isn't vegan. And so when they bring food in the house, they're bringing chicken wings, they're bringing pizza, they're bringing all the nice junk food in the house that I used to eat that I'm not really eating right now. So it's very hard to try to get that person on the same page. And you know, when it comes to something like that, you really have to like have the willpower to just say no. I'm not eating that right now. I can't eat that right now. And you're thinking about your health in the long run and just thinking to yourself like, I know what that type of dish can do to my body in the long run, and you just have the willpower to just say no. It's the same thing when I go to someone's house. Like, they don't really know what my journey entails. They just know that if, you know how when you go to someone's house and they're very courteous and they want to make sure you're eating, and they want to make sure you're eating or that you've eaten. And so they'll be like, you know, if you're hungry, there's X on the stove or on the counter or in the microwave or in the refrigerator, and you know that it's something that you don't eat. But then you don't want to be rude because this person keeps pushing you to eat this food. You don't want to be rude. So it's kind of like you're picking and choosing, like, say it's a rice dish with chicken. So then you're just like getting a small plate of rice and dressing the rice the way you would eat it, and then you would just eat it. So like, it's the same thing when it comes to the willpower of going to someone's house. They're trying to be courteous and you don't want to be rude, so you just either have to say no, I'm not hungry right now, or I already ate. Or if it's something that you can eat, like if it's chicken, broccoli, rice, then you can eat the broccoli and rice and not complain about it. But those are a couple of cons that I've had on this journey right now. Another con that I've had on this vegan journey is, you know, a lot of times you're out and about and you get hungry. And if you're in an area where it's not rich with vegan restaurants, then you can suffer while you're out. You're hungry. So then you have to have snacks on deck, like, you know, Layer bars or something that you know that you can eat, or some fruit or some type of vegetable that you can eat on the go, where you know that if you get hungry while you're at this event or while you're running errands, you can eat this snack and not be hungry. But there are times where I'm hungry and I'm like, I need a meal. And even in those moments, you know, that's where the selectarian comes in, because if I don't have anything to eat while I'm out, I might stop and get a fish sandwich. Wendy's had a very good fish sandwich, and they were serving it during Lent season. And I didn't know that it was just seasonal. So there was a time where I went to Wendy's and I ordered this fish sandwich. I was hungry and I needed something to eat. I went there and I'm waiting on my sandwich. They tell me to pull to the side. Next thing you know, they're telling me that the fish sandwich is seasonal. My heart just dropped because I had my heart set on this fish sandwich that I wanted to eat. And so I ended up getting a salad without certain things on it and having extra avocado. So that's another con that I've experienced while trying to go vegan in this selectarian stage. But some of the pros that I've experienced are clear skin, more energy, I'm thinking more clearly, I'm breathing more clearly, I'm moving more clearly. I can feel that there's a big difference that my body has experienced with eating certain foods that are helping you eat to live. And so, I don't know, I refuse to give up. Eventually it will get to a point where I know how to maneuver when I go out. I may actually pack a cold meal or a cold salad in a container and just go. And while I'm on my errands, I can eat this salad. And I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm getting there. But it's been rewarding knowing that my diet has changed and it's changed for the better. Because like my family, they have high blood pressure, diabetes. Like my dad is no longer with me. He passed away when I was 12 and he passed away from diabetic complications, but he loved going out to eat breakfast and we would eat pancakes and syrup and butter, and he loved his coffee and his pastries, but unfortunately it took a turn for the worse. And so seeing some of the trends of my family are one of the reasons why that I decided I gotta change my diet. It's either I eat to live or I eat to die. And I know a lot of these foods right now carry GMOs. Some of the foods say that they're organic, but they may not really be organic. The FDA doesn't really have a handle on all of the things that are being sold in the food market. So you really have to be careful about what you're eating, which is why I call myself a selectarian, because I'm just very selective about what I eat. But if you're choosing to be a vegan, know that it's going to be expensive. People say, oh, you can eat vegan and it's affordable. There have been weeks where it's been affordable, and there have been weeks where I've spent ultimately a great amount of money getting the stuff that I enjoy eating as a vegan. And plus, anyway, like when you grocery shop, a lot of vegan products are upcharged because, you know, these companies know that there's a demand for it. So they upcharge on the products. And so it can be expensive. If you don't really have time to sit there and meal prep, which I have done before with vegetables and fruit. I make smoothies in the morning. I put sea moss in my smoothies, and I put hemp seed and flax and sometimes spirulina and cow. You have all these different elements that you're putting in your smoothie that can get expensive, especially if you want the best of the best. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So if you don't have time to meal prep and you choose to pay somebody to meal prep for you, that can be costly too. So I would just say, if you're going to choose this lifestyle, make sure that you know what you're getting into before you get into it. That could be any diet for that matter. It could be paleo, it could be keto, which if you are doing keto, it's not suggested that you do it for a long period of time, because some of the things that you're Xing out of your diet you actually need. But to each his own. All I know is that I've changed my lifestyle for the better, and I hope that I know that there are people out there who have done the same thing, but I hope that there are some people out there who in the future, near future, will choose to change their diet and their lifestyle for the better. Again, it's Kathlena. It's a lifestyle vlog, and I've just brought to you the pros and cons of being a vegan. And if you like this channel so far, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll be sure to get back with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.